She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.
Guys, as you guys come in to the video, make sure you guys are liking the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, this would be an awesome time to do so. Okay. Also, if you guys are not following me on Twitch, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok, go ahead and do that. Specifically, I would like for you guys to follow me on Twitch, because that is a new platform for me and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. So if you guys are not familiar with it, it's TWITCH. So go ahead and follow me over there on Twitch. Okay. So go ahead, download the app, and my username is always Lakeysha Keysha. Now look, we've been talking about Jackiechristie, honey. And I'm not saying Jackiechristie is no saint, honey, but she is a basketball wife. And, you know, last time I checked, you know, she was kind of the only one. Well, of course, we got, you know, Brandy, but, you know, Brandy hasn't been that consistent. I mean, she's been there, these last 2 years, and she has come and gone. But Jackiechristie has been the only consistent basketball wife on the show. Okay. And now we have her trifling daughter, who is a basketball wife after boyfriend this is number 2, but he actually married her. You know, the last one didn't, and that guy played overseas. But let's kind of get into it, because if y'all didn't see it, the painting was always on the wall. There has been a plot to humiliate Jackiechristie for a long time now. Now, I know I was not the only one that saw this. Now, if my memory served me correctly, last season it was Jackie was a escort, call girl, whatever they want to call it. Now this season is, you know, Jackie is a horrible mother. Does anybody else have anything that they want to share with regards to this show? Is Jackiechristie, is she the only cast member? Well, let's get into the plot, y'all. Let's let the intro play out and let's get into the plot.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
And again, if you guys have not hit the like the video, please. I need you to like the video. Now, let me try to go back as far as I can remember, okay? Now, if you guys have been watching Basketball Wives, you know that Jackie's other daughter, her name is Takari Lee. There was, you know, information that, you know, she treated Takari different, whatever that means. Okay. You know, I don't remember specifically what Takari said, but I was able to find a video. And if you guys recall, Takari had written a book. She had ultimately said that the book was about herself. Obviously, if she's going to tell about her experience, she should be able to tell about her experiences. But what she, you know, ended up saying is, my book was not meant to bash anybody. You know, a lot of times when people tell their story, it's assumed that, you know, they are trying to bash the other person. But in turn, Takari's situation or her story, her book was simply about her. Now, if you guys forgot about Takari, she is the oldest daughter of Jackiechristie. Jackiechristie also has 2 I guess you want to call them baby daddies, if that's what you want to call them. Now, Takari shares her own dad. Now, we have Chantel, and then they have a son. those two have Doug as a father. Now let's kind of get into, what 𝐾𝐨 had to say.
I am a dark-skinned, curvy woman with a speech impediment due to being born with hearing loss. While society has told young girls what the standards of beauty are for so long, I could not understand why I found those same standards at home and from the person I felt should have loved me the most. I'm asked why write a book about my mother. Simply put, I did not write a book about my mother. More so on the dynamics of our relationship or the lack thereof of a relationship. After reprogramming myself and telling myself that I am worthy of love and that I am good enough, it was therapeutic to write everything down and kind of look back on everything I went through to get to where I'm at today, and to share it with whoever cared to listen. Lights to her shadow is not a bashing of anyone. It's simply me shedding light on a place of hurt I hope no child ever has to feel.
You just send it to Frank.
Okay.
Now, I simply, found that video because I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of background as to who, Jackie's daughter was. Now, she did share some information. I just don't remember exactly what it was. But for some reason, if I remember correctly, she did not feel as if she was loved by her mother. Okay. So what I recall is that Evelyn utilized Jackie's daughter to try to get back at Jackie, which is one of the things that started the issue. Now, if y'all remember, Jackie and Evelyn sat down, and Jackie had this to say to Evelyn, because Jackie is like, okay, girl, you're going to use my daughter. What about what they say about your daughter? Jackie, like, look, you want to use my daughter? Let's talk about what they say about your daughter. So once Evelyn sought out Jackie's daughter, and it didn't seem like it was something she was doing out of, trying to help. She was simply trying to get back at Jackie. So this is what Jackie said about Evelyn's daughter. And I believe, these are, examples of why they just have a plot to humiliate her.
Having a daughter that they say is a builder whore.
Okay, so let me just repeat that for you all who may didn't hear it. Jackie said, well, what about your daughter that they say is a builder whore? So let me kind of explain what that means. What Jackie is saying is that Evelyn allegedly taught her daughter how to be the hoe that she is.
Okay, wait, Jackie, you're talking about Evelyn being involved with your family.
Okay, so I just wanted to give a little snippet of that just to kind of take y'all down memory lane. Okay. So it was that incident, because now Jackie is furious. Like, girl, listen, don't be bringing my daughter up because they said yours is a hoe. And I'm not talking about your daughter. Okay. I'm not bringing up your daughter. I didn't mention your daughter. And then there's been multiple incidences of Jackie and Evelyn basically getting into it. And I'm going to just be honest with you. I really feel like there is this thing against Jackie because, in all honesty, she is the only one that meets the basketball wife requirement. Now, I know Jackie can be extremely messy, but I feel like with that particular relationship that obviously Shaunie is one of the producers, so she still has to approve things that we see. If you guys notice, for a long time, we really haven't gotten very much, if anything, from Evelyn. Last season, it was Jackie is a call girl, a bunch of BS, which nope. And here's the deal. They said that was from 1987. Nobody even gave a care. Like, girl, if you was selling it back then, okay, girl, well, we glad you married and it's over. Like, nobody even cares. So I really feel like they were trying to use that to go against Jackie, and it just didn't work because they saw the viewers really didn't care. Now, Evelyn and Jackie has definitely had their share of fights. Now, do you all remember this incident right here? Now, that was a problem because Evelyn was very heated that, her and Jackie had got into it, and Jackie called her a non-factor bitch, but it was Evelyn's daughter was there. So there has been this contention, and I believe Evelyn pretends like she liked Jackie, but we know that she doesn't. She does not like Jackie. And I feel like Jackie's daughter was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back, because everybody knows how Jackie feels about her daughter. And here's one of the things too that I want y'all to understand. Chantel is Jackie's daughter. So if nobody know, she knows about the relationship that Jackie has had with these ladies. And she has actually acknowledged this on previous episodes as to when she actually appeared on the show. Now, let me kind of show you guys a brief snippet of when Jackie was at odds with the ladies, because this has been a consistent thing on this show. And here is Chantel basically trying to bring them together. So she knows very well how toxic this relationship is.
Out that way, Jenny. Oh my God.
My thing is just, I wish that you guys could be in the same room and be cordial.
Now, if you guys remember this was, during the time where they were not friends. And, Jackie had brought Chantel on the show, and Chantel tried to, meet with Evelyn, particularly because Evelyn is a leader of the dumb, stupid girls. Okay. They follow behind her, and I still don't know why. Okay. But in this particular episode, you see Chantel trying to come to Evelyn to say, hey, can we just push past this? So she knows very well that Evelyn is using her against her own mama.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know where your head is at or what your vibe is. I think she's in a different space.
And as you can see, Chantel is actually advocating for her mother. Look at Evelyn. She just looks evil as hell. So you see Chantel just advocating for her mother. Keep in mind, this is the low down dirty mama that she's talking about today. But during this time, I guess she was better. I don't know.
I just feel like she's not in a very combative, defensive state. I don't know if you're willing to have a conversation with her.
Listen, it's time to go.
Again, I just wanted to bring those little snippets out because I know we all forget. And it's simply to say that there has been tension between specifically Evelyn and Jackiechristie for an extreme amount of time. As y'all remember, Evelyn got the girl daughter and pretty much tried to make Jackie look like a fool, which is so crazy because this is the same thing that she did with Takari that she's actually doing with Chantel. Now, I'm not saying that Jackie and Chantel doesn't have their own issues, but what I am saying is let that mother and that daughter deal with their own issues, because do y'all remember this when Evelyn, well, let's just get into it, because Evelyn don't want you to talk about her kids, but she all in yours business and your business.
You don't understand how it takes everything from me. That's I know. Shawnee, you don't understand all my kids.
So in this particular, situation, Evelyn has an issue because her daughter was brought up. Your daughter was brought up, but you have went and got this girl's daughter, talked about how low down her mama was. Now you're doing the same thing again. Chantel is a grown-ass girl, but we know these two, Shawnee and Evelyn, is behind everything in this whole entire plot to actually humiliate Jackiechristie.
My kids, trust me. You don't talk about my kids.
Wait a minute, Evelyn. Did you say people don't with and talk about your kids? But I guess y'all can't talk about her kids or do nothing to her kids, but she can definitely do it to your kids.
It's like that. Like, I swear to God, I will choke this out. I'm so angry. Like, I'm so angry.
Is that a hypocrite or what? Is that a hypocrite or what? Because Evelyn is essentially saying, don't talk to her kids, don't talk about her kids, don't mention her kids, but she gonna play with yours all day. So this is kind of just giving y'all some background to the toxic relationship that they have had. I believe with regards to this show, Jackie has tried to play nice because they all are on this show together, but it seems like Evelyn really has never really tried to play nice with Jackie, and every chance she gets, she has thrown Jackie under the bus. And this time, again, we saw this play out. Now, Chantel is right with the enemy, plotting against her own mother to humiliate her mother, which again, I'm not saying they, don't have the best relationship, because we can definitely see that they definitely have a strained relationship. Even if we just brought out the one thing, Chantel is married and nobody in her family has met her husband, which is kind of weird to me that you have gone out, gotten married, and your mother or your daddy neither one of them has met your significant other. And also, y'all, if y'all go back and watch those videos where Chantel talks about her mother, she talks about them being neglected, but all while she's saying she was neglected, her mom was married to Doug. So why are you so mad at your mother but not mad at the father? I don't get it. It could also be this, y'all. Chantel could possibly be jealous of her own mama. It's given very weird, because here's the deal. We know Chantel is on her second relationship with regards to children. Now, her first daughter is by a guy. I know his name. I just can't think of it right now. But the guy who her first daughter is by, he is a overseas basketball player. So he's not with the NBA. Now, this new guy she's with, he's actually with the NBA. So it seems like she just targets, certain kind of men. So it seems like she wants to walk in Jackie's shoes, but yet she hates her. So something ain't adding up, something ain't adding up. And the fact that Jackie is to blame for every single thing, all while her husband bears no blame. Now, if I remember correctly, Jackie was following maybe him around to, play. If he was playing in different places, I don't know what the situation was. But at the end of the day, I feel like when you get to be an adult, you can kind of look back at some of the mistakes maybe your mama made, because now you're an adult and she has her own children. And if she thinks for 1 minute that she's not making mistakes, and if she's not very cognizant of what she's doing, she'll make the same mistakes. But the fact that she's so hard on her own mother, and then get this, y'all, Chantel moves into the same building that Jackie is living in because, she wants Jackie to help her with the children. Now, how weird is this? You don't want your mama to meet your husband, but yet you need her, this horrible lady, to help you with your children. But I don't know if y'all caught this. She basically said that basically she has to keep Jackie afar because she wants to be in control, which is fine. But if she's such a horrible person, girl, why are you letting her watch your kids? So I just feel like Chantel is definitely down with this plot to humiliate her mother. And not saying that Jackie is, again, a perfect person, because we people, nobody is perfect. But I'll be damned if I get on a national TV and drag the hell out of my mother. And here's another thing. Dragging your mother with people that don't like her is very, very special. Very special. And then if y'all recall, Chantel said that she told Jackie to let her handle her own, I'm going to call them confrontations. She even says that in the episodes, but then says she's mad because Jackie is protecting Brandy. And I'm just like, girl, what? So there is something else going on. And I really don't feel like Chantel likes her mother. It could be something from childhood, but girl, you could have figured out another way to get that point across, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to see the shit. I don't want to see it. This is Basketball Wives. These women are supposed to be married. They're supposed to be talking about their lives. We don't want to hear no childhood trauma shit. I don't know what y'all want to hear, but listen. And I would say though, my issue is the mother and daughter stuff. And I know somebody in the comments was like, oh, Jackie doesn't want to address it. I wouldn't want to address it either. Let me just tell you why. Evelyn ain't addressing hers. So why is Jackie addressing something with her daughter? Evelyn, address why these people saying that your daughter is a builder whore. Like, if we're going to talk about it, let's talk about every single thing. So this is most definitely a plot that Todd set up to come with us with the bush. Okay. But no, this is definitely a plot to humiliate her. I don't believe that it's anything to fire or try to get rid of her, because I'm sure Shaunieoneal knows, as well as everybody else, that if Jackiechristie is not a part of this cast, the show will be weak. I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Jackie, but she is most definitely needed for this show.
Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.